Hi, my name is Phil Lyons, the Kingston Garage Manager. I'm going to show you today the proper procedure to jumpstart a dead bus. Alright, so this Prevo X is going to act as our dead bus. And we're going to jump it using the Van Hool so that I can show you jump positions on both models of buses. So first, get your jumper cable stretched out. And remember, red, dead. So we're going to put the red cable on the dead bus first. And then continue with the other red on the donor bus. Then we're going to go back to the dead bus. Pick up the ground cable. And then back to the good bus. And hook up the final ground cable. At this point, the good bus can either be off or running, and we could start the dead bus. All right, once our dead bus is running, you can keep it running and disconnect the cables. To do so safely, disconnect them in the opposite order that you connected them. So starting with the donor bus, disconnect the black ground cable, then go back to the other bus. Disconnect the other black ground cable. Back to the good bus. Disconnect the red positive cable. Finally, the last positive cable. Now I'm going to show you the battery switch locations in each of the different models of bus in the fleet. Starting with the X, open the right rear side service door. And this is our battery disconnect switch right here. We've been going around and marking them with orange paint so that you can recognize them easier. Also, inside this compartment, we pull down this yellow lever. There are two resettable breakers. That should be shut off when the bus is parked overnight. To trip them, you just press this button and the lever pops out. On this bus, there are two of them. To reset them, push the lever back in. It'll click back into place. On the Van Hools, the battery disconnect switch is in the battery compartment right here. Open up this compartment. Switch is located in the upper right corner here. Here's the switch in the on position. To turn it off, twist it counterclockwise so it clicks into place. Turn it back on, twist it back the other way. Here we have an older Van Hool. The battery switch is still in the battery compartment. It's just a little different switch, which I'm going to show you. You need your square tool to open this compartment. Again, the switch is in the upper left corner here. The switch in the on position. To turn it off, flip it up. Turn it back on, pull it back down. Here we are on a Trailways H. The battery disconnect switch and breakers are here in the battery compartment. Unlock it and pop it open. Here's our three breakers. Again, press the buttons to reset them or to pop them. And then we also have a battery disconnect switch here. It could be turned off. To reset the breakers, just put the lever back in till it clicks. This switch does not disconnect the batteries. When it's on, it will enable the preheater to run when the bus is plugged in. I hope this video has been helpful to reduce the number of buses put out of service due to dead batteries. Remember, if you're parking a bus overnight, the best thing you can do is plug the bus in. If you can't, turn the battery switch off, reset the breakers, and you'll be guaranteed to have a bus with good batteries in the morning. We're still working our way through the fleet, marking these switches and breakers with orange paint, so be on the lookout for those so it will draw your attention to their locations. Thank you.